I want to share just briefly the impact that Jesus has made in my life. There are two things that I want to talk about. Firstly is thinking back many years ago when I first made a decision to become a follower of Jesus. I, for several years, have been trying to change the way I was living because I felt a tremendous amount of guilt and shame for things in my life that I knew were not right. They were wrong. But I found I did not have the power to change them in and of myself. And finally, I surrendered my life to Christ. I asked for his forgiveness. I expressed my faith in him. And I asked him to come into my life and help me to live his way. And I actually found that things changed. And Jesus, inside my life, began to give me the power to see those changes happen in my life, to stop living the way that had been so hurtful for me and for others, and to begin to live Jesus' way. That was a huge difference it made in my life. And I think the verse from Paul's letter to the Romans really means a lot to me, where Paul writes, "I'm not ashamed of the gospel, because it is the power of God for the salvation of everyone who believes." And I experienced his power in my life, and that's awesome. The second thing is, I think on a day-to-day basis, Jesus impacts my life because I have hope, and I have a reason to get up in the morning, because I guess there's three big life questions that everybody asks and then seeks to answer in some way. And I find answers to those questions in knowing Jesus. And they are, where have I come from? And I know that I'm created in God's image and likeness, that I matter to God. 2, what am I doing here? And living and following Jesus and seeking to obey him and glorify him gives me a reason to live on a day-to-day basis. It answers the question, what's life all about? And thirdly, where am I going? And knowing Jesus gives me the security that my future is okay. I'm going to be with him. He'll never leave me. He'll never forsake me. My eternal life has begun, but it'll never finish. And that's just awesome for me. Jesus makes such an amazing impact then and now, and I know into the future in my life and the way I live it.